I've got the new Estée Lauder Double Wear and I'm going to put it side by side with the original. I've already done this once for YouTube so you can see a full review of it, but today I'm going to change it because I'm going to avoid putting a primer on because it seemed to argue with the primer. So this new formula, which doesn't come with a pump by the way, I've actually bought one from Amazon, so you still don't get a pump with these. This is the shade 1C0. You can see just how much of a runny liquid this one is. More runny than the original. I'll just quickly show you the original right next to it. Here is the original in the same shade. Still pouring down my hand, but the new one is just slightly lighter and more of a light fluid. So I'm using a sponge and no primer. So the original liked me using a moisturising primer. The new one doesn't. It's got added skincare like niacinamide and lots of other skincares added. Like I said, you can get a full information on all of this if you go to my YouTube channel where I've reviewed this in full. But the problems I've hit with this with application is it just seems to argue with products more. So the less products on your face, the more likely you are to get on with it, and also the smaller amount of product you use, the more likely you are to get on with it. It does go on very nicely. It does have that sort of lightweight quality that you've come to expect from products that have had skincare added. It does feel more refreshing. It also has a slight glow to it, and it doesn't have a dry down. It stayed tacky for me all day long when I tried it. I won't be doing a wear test in this video because I'm going to tell you now the wear test showed me zero change in both. They both wore exactly the same. So what you're going to see at the end of this video is exactly what I see at the end of the day. So you can decide for yourself if you like it. So this is a light coat of the new one. You can see it's gone on quite lightly, quite smoothly, quite naturally compared to the original, I would say. And I must say it's gone on much better now I've left out the primer. So the primer I used when I tested it the first time, this is the original formula I'm using now. The primer I used was the Bobbi Brown Face Base, which is a nice moisturising, hydrating primer that I use with so many things, and it always works so well for me. And it always works well for me with this original, but it didn't work so well with the new one. Now I think the new one instantly gives more coverage. Sorry, the old one, the original one, gives more coverage. I think the original one is more blurring, more coverage, and I think it looks less natural. I don't think natural is a word you'd ever really associate with double wear foundation, to be honest. But now with the new one, it does look more natural. I think it's more complementary, but less coverage, less blurring, more glowy.